riches. Might not be on the road to TBS. Might be just hanging in there. We're going to wait and see. But we got another game coming up, and obviously that's going to be one very close to both of your hearts. Because we're all talking about how we like to get the saddle and ride these players in a loving way.
You're way too happy about
Save that for the nightclub, Z. We got Xian and Fuudo going at it next. So this is going to break one of your hearts.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how, when they play, how it turns out. We know how it turned out at final round, of course. However, I'm a man that sticks to his morals. I think Fuudo is going to do just well in this matchup.
Well, didn't in the interview earlier today, if memory serves me correctly, which it rarely does because I'm old, Xian said something about Fuudo, looked a bit upset, shall we say, a bit off kilter.
Oh yeah, he's out for revenge. After final round, of course you know he hit the lab. I told you, Fuudo is one of those guys, he likes to have anti-tech versus characters. So the fact that he lost that match lets me know that he went to the lab and he was like, you know what, I need to fix this. I need to see what I did wrong in that match. And he's probably applied it and it's gonna work out here versus Xian.
See?
Fuudo, very famous during his virtual fighter days, he had said that, I don't have a counter strategy when you play the game at a high level. Against the character, you have it against the player. So Fuudo, after that loss in final round, second place, losing only to Xian, wasn't even able to reset. Of course, you have these long international flights back home. You know they're going to be on the YouTube watching the replays. He has downloaded Xian and thinking, what is this guy going to do? But certainly Xian on the other side too is thinking, how can I raise that level again? Right? So it's going to be the counter strategy to the counter strategy.
I know you like to try and get some insight from the interviews, so good news for you, Z, because we actually had an interview with Fuudo earlier today. Let's check this out.
Fuudo, you are now sitting at 1-1. The first match you played against Wolfprone didn't go according to plan. Can you tell me what went wrong?
1試合目の感想をお願いします。
はい、そうですね。ウルフクローだったんですけど、キャラクターがララとミカで正直どっち勝つかわからない組み合わせだったんで怖いなと思ったんですけど、負けてちょっと残念だなとは思いました。
At first, using Mika, I wasn't sure how our characters would match up, and I was a little disappointed in the way that I ended up losing.
Right. Laura's a really tough matchup for Mika. All right, so your second match against Gootecks, it looked like something might have happened to your controller or your fight stick. Could you tell us a little bit about what that was?
2試合目の時にコントローラーに問題があったように見えたんですが、どうなったんですか？
そうですね。大パンが強攻撃が大パンチがなんか効かなくなって、うわこれマジやばいなと思ったんですけど、グーテックスさんだったらこれ勝てるんじゃないかなと思ってそのまま続行して勝てましたね。
So while I was playing, I thought there was an issue with my controller, especially with the buttons and the joystick. But I honestly thought if it's Gootecks, I could beat him.
He was just like, it was free. I can spill soda on my fight stick, and it's a free match anyway. All right, so next up, you have Xian. That's somebody who beat you twice at final round. Is this kind of your match to get some redemption on that?
シアンさんには2回負けてますけど、次の試合では復讐できる対戦だと思いますか？
そうですね。負けてるってことは逆にこっちは研究ができたんで、それをシェンにぶつけようかなと思います。
The fact that I lost twice means I can also research what I did wrong and end up trying to beating him with my new tactics going forward.
I like that. All right, well, Fuudo, thank you very much. Fuudo, a man out for revenge.
All right, so there you have it, gentlemen. Harry Potter and the Broken Stick. What was going on there?
Well, I mean, you heard what he said. He's confident enough to say that, I thought I could beat Gootecks with a broken stick or whatever the case may be, but you have to round that up now. This isn't Gootecks, this is Xian. You need to be in top form to beat Xian. Of course, I mean, especially if he has such a loyal horse, a steed, like like my boy Z over here. You got to be careful, you know?
Well, Z thinks Xian's going all the way. You think he's going to TV, right? So he's going to pick up a win here, sure.
I know when Xian plays at his best, it's usually when he has
Why are you smiling? You can't even say it
credit
without
card
smiling.
bills to pay, and this $250,000 is going to be able to wipe all that debt, all that interest away. He is playing with a hunger. He knows that Fuudo is going to be one of his biggest threats. Of course, he's researched upon that. So you're going to see a further evolution of Xian and Ibuki. I'm super excited to see what's going to play out in this evolution of the final round match.
So come on then, call it, cards on the table. I'm going to come up with a forfeit. I ain't even going to tell you what it is yet. You obviously have to go for Fuudo.
Fuudo.
You obviously have to go for Xian.
All the way, ride or die.
Jesus.
You are such a gangster.
Shiny new wheels.
All right, we're going to get into the game now. Take it away, boys.
All right, here we go. Now, I will say, being a Mika player, I don't feel like this matchup is too good for Mika. I do,
Really?
but no, I really don't. But
What are the problems faced for Mika against Ibuki?
mobility. I feel like it's really hard for our Mika to get a lock on a character like Ibuki. On top of that, those kunais are definitely going to stop that forward mobility, and you're going to have to do a lot of hard calls to get in versus a character like this. On top of that, she still has that command dash. She has air movement, and trying to lock that down is not as easy as it seems. And we see right here, already out of the corner, took a little damage, but you see Xian still trying to control that mid-range, and nice push back there into the corner by Fuudo, but there's that crush counter, not able to get anything.
When you looked at final round matches between these two in the ground, what was that read?
Yeah. And now you see, I like those buttons. Playing at that range, dash up,
Okay.
giant swing, you know you're stunned. Bulldog,
Face plant into the ground. It does look like Fuudo came with his homework. The dog did not eat it. Super prepared is he against his Singaporean foe. Wow, did you see that buffer?
What the? Nice standing roundhouse. And I like the fact that Fuudo is playing this mid-range a little better. Going, committing to that standing strong to make sure the Xian stays honest. Doing a pretty good job. Nice standing strong again. Forward medium kick, and there's a giant swing. Not stunned. There we go.
Xian's gonna back off, waiting for his stun gauge to deplete just a little. Now he's able to engage.
Nice crouch short.
Misses a chance at the bomb activation.
Just barely getting out of range right there. Using that normal to push him just a little bit forward, and you see Xian trying to get that hit confirmed. What? No trigger
That was
activation.
an uncharacteristic miss from him. Yep, there's the activation that we wanted to see a sequence earlier.
This could definitely be the end. Oh, nice call out. That is going to be a trade. Tries to go for the change up.
Nadeshiko is the best wing woman in the history of the FGC. Come on now.
This is a wrestling match, man.
So Xian's character Ibuki benefits from having all of these tricky bomb situations, but Mika is one of the few characters, when she does have that B trigger on deck, able to get out of those sticky situations by calling in her best friend Nadeshiko.
Well, and that's the thing. Sometimes you saw in that situation where he got hit, he's still activated. That's actually kind of like a burst. It's going to stop that momentum of whoever you're fighting because they don't know where she's going to come from. Front, behind, up top.
Is this Marvel versus Capcom Infinite? Why does she get to call out an assist in that situation? Unfair.
Nice body splat. Gets that Lady Mika, and you see the push to the corner right now. Gets that crouch throw. Oh, look at the control right now by Fuudo. Gets that crush counter. Oh, nice block. I like the footsies.
Oh, wow. Perfect spacing.
Xian.
Whoa, okay. I love
that
so
was
he
so
interrupted.
smart. That
Yeah,
was genius.
that's a counter strategy to that Nadeshiko counter strategy. She had called in Nadeshiko that was coming in, and of course Xian realizing that immediately and went for the EX Kazekiri for the invincibility to dodge that incoming.
Nice, and look at the life right now. It's definitely in favor of
Stunners. There it
and the
is.
stun. 1 round, Z. 1 round away from me being right. I love it. But this is hard though. I still stand by the fact that I think this is a bad matchup, but Fuudo's doing a great job of locking down Xian, and I don't know what he needs to do to get out of there. He's doing no dashes, no air movement, but he is still finding no hits. Corners himself, a nice challenge there.
Great interrupt. Yeah, we didn't see that perhaps in final round. Caught off guard by a lot of these teleports right through, but now he looks super prepared to deal with everything.
Nice jump out there. That was a good early V reversal. Gonna get a chance, no mix-up, finds a hit, and there's the confirm in the rider. Here is Xian, he has something right now. Nice pressure.
There we
gets
go,
the counter
another
hit.
rider. And what side is that? What? Okay. Got super lucky on that. Kazekiri, that is an intentional whip just to build a little more gauge while the opponent is stunned so they can go into the final round with a little more resources.
Xian's gonna need something to stay alive right here. And if you're Fuudo, you're like, look, I need to close this out now. I do not want to give him another chance.
For sure.
Nice. Oh,
interesting. Perhaps that's a super hard read. That means you've been researching your opponent.
Nice crouch short. I like the fact you see that he's not overextending. Crouch short, standing strong to try to catch it, then goes to the roundhouse. I like it. Oh, wow, what a confirm. Nice standing strong again.
Wow, the
Get
landing
back in the
frames,
corner.
Brimstone?
Oh, that stun is looking like it's coming right now.
Get out! Oh, great interrupt, and this changed the tides of the match completely. He was so close to stun. Still has to work, and this is the clean hit that he needed. Bomb explosion. Which side is it? Rida just for a soft knockdown. Back throw.
Stun is about to come on my boy Fuudo. Fuudo, come on.
Will he go for a deck?
V reversal.
Will Nadeshiko be called for a desperation? There it is. What? Is that clean?
Oh my
What?
God. Now, see, I told you he was a genius. He knew that he was gonna walk
She's
forward.
minus on that?
Come on. Z, come on, man.
Took a dagger to the knee and was able to punish appropriately. Very good awareness of the mind from Fuudo. And this is why this man is an Evo champ.
Sacrifice fly, man. You take that dagger to the knee and you still go for critical art right after. Fuudo doing a great job. He has his revenge. He's avenged his clan, and now he's going on to take the lead in this series. I think this is going to be good. I mean, Fuudo is on his way back up. I'm just